Currently, this is a Cape-style house. Second floor ceiling height is less than what the building code requires for habitable space. So we are planning a renovation where we're raising the roof to create a full second floor that's compliant with the New York State Residential Code for construction, as well as it'll become compliant with the town of Orangetown's definition of floor area. This application also is showing that we're adding on to the rear of the house, which you can see on the site plan. It's actually a two-story addition, and we're expanding the basement space or cellar space towards the rear of the house. So the addition is going to contain bedrooms, kitchen, and a golf simulator
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, golf
in the
room, I saw that
basement
too.
for a golfer.
I guess so. But the one thing I had a question on was, on the drawings, I was trying to see where you got to the height variance, because everything showed, as far as I saw, the 20-foot mark.
I discussed this with Glenn Mayer, and he says that the code said that you have to take the average grade around the building and the closest lot line, not the front, the closest lot line. So this variance is for the height relative to the side yard,
East elevation. For the side yard.
which
That
I
doesn't seem like-
attempted to explain in this narrative.
I didn't get that narrative. Wait, I may have got that, I shouldn't say that, I'll get yelled at.
So we
Did
need
you get that narrative?
I didn't see it.
We didn't get the narrative.
It says narrative. Looks like this. Narrative.
Oh, in the
summary,
middle of
here
the
in
packet.
back.
Middle of the packet.
No, in this packet?
Yep.
Who puts it in the packet?
It's all the information. I rearranged mine.
All right, anyway. So you
So-
explained it in the packet, that is something that I
It's
saw.
helpful.
What?
It's quite helpful.
Yes, it is. I don't see it though.
It's on the back
Here,
page.
would you like mine?
No.
No, no, keep going, keep going. No, no, no. Open,
It's in the middle of the packet, on the back
next,
page.
next, keep going. Next page, next page.
That
There you
would
go.
be great if I didn't have it. Wouldn't that be great? That'd be great. Okay.
So, as I said, I had a discussion with Glenn Mayer when he was reviewing this, because my understanding was I didn't need a height variance when I measured to the front gable roof.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, both sides on the elevation that you're showing was 20 feet. On the north side and the south side.
What drawing are you
So
on?
this,
What's that?
What drawing are you on? What number?
A3.
Thank you.
this is the two dimensions that I put on here. So that's for the side. And that's what he told me I needed a variance for.
For this.
Yes. No. For the 20,
This shows 20, that's
24 feet 9 is what I need the variance for.
Oh, I see what you're showing here. Well, that's changed.
Denise, can we use your zoning code?
You're up on the screen, like, if you need it.
Yeah. The one, I wasn't looking in the middle, I was in the middle. Right,
24
those are-
feet, 9 inches.
I think we ran into something like this on Lenape recently.
Height, the code says vertical distance measured from the average elevation of proposed finished grade along the wall of a building or adjacent to the side of a non-building use to the highest point of the roof or parapet for flat roofs or shed roofs, to the deck line for mansard roofs, and to the mean between the eaves and the ridge for gable, tip and gambrel roofs of such building or non-building use except as specified exempted in 523.
What section is that?
It is 11.2 definitions.
Thank you. Oh, thanks.
I had always been doing it to the front.
I agree. But and so, keeping in line with the neighborhood, with the pictures you provided, which was excellent, it seems to be that the two houses on either side have already been, or higher,
Yes.
right, for that part?
Yes.
Are they higher than the 24?
Well, that I tried to figure out and tried to
I know.
put it in the
It
pictures.
was not easy.
So I think the height of this, the gable, the ridge height of this is going to be almost the same as the number 60, which is the south side neighbor.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's on the higher, and it's down slope too, so. In light of not trying to go into redefining what they gave you, just as one member of the board, I don't see an issue with this, and I would continue down this road if anybody else has something different.
No.
You know what I mean? So it's better off doing what we're doing here today, moving forward in that end, I think, anyway. Does anybody have any questions on it? Other
No.
than the explanation? No?
Nope.
Anyone from the audience wish to be heard on this? Only once, only twice? Okay.
Thank you very
Make a
much.
motion to close,
Second?
all in favor?
Aye.
Are you planning on sticking around anyway?
I am. This is entertaining, so
Yeah.
there's no reason to go home. There's no baseball on tonight.
Nothing on.
Soccer's over.
Soccer's done.
Soccer's done for today. Huh? That was a great game.
Okay,
Crazy
make
game.
motion to open, ZBA 2628 application for Thomas Lloyd.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Have a notarized affidavit of posting of the disclosure certificate, letter of correspondence for this project.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Yeah, I'm John. This is my mother, Suki.
Well, Susanna,
Susan.
S-U-S-A-N-N-A-H, Malloy.
And we had also printed some, they already got printed, but we printed some additional things that had images of the neighbors nearby, that seemed like we could print and gives you guys here.
Yeah, we like pictures.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
And
you got a
then,
couple?
I got this. I'll take that one, and I'll give her that one.
and, we tried to print one additional one right before coming, and the printer decided, so
No,
we
I
could,
think we're
That's
gonna-
okay,
run
we're
out of
good.
if it's relevant. Yeah, it ran out of ink, so only if it's relevant.
I will put this in.
Oh, yeah.
You guys sign in?
Thank you, dear.
You have it? Oh, you did? Okay. Will you raise your hand? Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Okay.
That's me.
Well, we have.
Oh, the letters.
Letter.
Let me read it. It's one short letter. Here. Got it? I got it. Let me. I have a letter from the Rockland County Department of Planning dated June 30th, 2026. Reference to Malloy, 256 Piermont Avenue. Reason for referral, US Route 9W, New York State Thruway, I-87, 287. County of Rockland Department of Planning has reviewed the above item, acting under the terms of the above GML powers and those vested by the County of Rockland Charter. I, the Commissioner of Planning, hereby remand for local decision. And it's signed Douglas Schutz, Commissioner of Planning. And then there's a sign-off from the Rockland County Planning Department dated June 15th, signed by J. Plant. Okay, and now I have to read this.
Yes.
Okay, ZBA 26-28, application of Thomas Malloy, owner, for an appeal from the zoning code, chapter 43 of the Town of Orangetown Code, section 3.13, RG 6 District, side 1, side yard 12 feet required, 6 feet and 8 feet 10 inches proposed, and side yard both, 25 feet required, 16 feet proposed, for a one-story addition at an existing single-family residence. Premises are located at 256 Piermont Avenue, Nyack, New York, and identified on the Orangetown tax map as section 66.62, block 1, lot 21, in the RG6 zoning district. So could you tell us what it is you would like to do and why you would like to do it?
Yes. So this is a project for my parents who live in the house that I grew up in and have been there for almost 32 years now. And this addition is basically trying to make it possible for them to age in place in the house. It's sort of a classic colonial style house with all the living spaces on the first floor, bedrooms on the second floor, and an attic. And we are trying to find a way to have all of the sort of living facilities on the first floor of the house. So a bedroom, full bathroom with a shower, ideally accessible shower, and laundry and closet. We had the experience of actually my mother's mother living in the house years ago now when I was in high school. She lived on the first floor. It was very difficult.
In our dining room.
In our dining room. So this is.
That's where a lot of people end up.
Yeah, and her bed was actually in this little, we call it the sunroom. It's really a little sitting room off the side of the house. And so that's where we're locating the renovation and addition, is to expand off the south side of the house, which is really sort of the only place on the first floor of the house that we could reasonably expand without doing sort of major structural work or breaking some other of the zoning setbacks. So we've basically looked at trying to expand as little as possible to make a livable bedroom, usable bathroom that is sufficient for aging, if a wheelchair is necessary at some point. And, we hope not, but at some point. And of course, this also all came because my mom recently fell in our driveway and broke her hip, and we were concerned that we were going to be forced into this very quickly. Fortunately, she made an excellent recovery and is better than before, but we want to make sure that we have a way for, our family to be able to stay in this house that's important to them in the neighborhood they have spent a lot of time in. And so we also looked around our immediate neighbors and saw that this is quite a typical typology of a sort of one-story addition off the side that comes very close to the setback lines and property lines, at times very close to adjacent houses. So it feels quite similar in character. It's not really changing much. And the proposal is also to keep it in the sort of character of the house itself. So there's already an addition off the side of the house. This is just expanding it slightly and making it a flat roof rather than a sort of hip roof, which it is now. And my parents have also gone to lengths to make sure that all of the immediate neighbors are okay with this. And so we included in that little package also.
Well, I'm gonna read that.
Okay. Yeah, so a letter of support from the neighbors.
That's your neighbor to the bottom of this
Exactly.
picture, right?
Exactly.
Because they would be the ones to
Yeah,
voice their opinion, but that's good.
exactly.
I do have an issue with it being right that close to the property line.
Okay.
The 6 foot is, you already had a variance, you already, on the other side, beyond, you already need a variance, or it was already a variance, or it was built that way.
It was built that way, yeah.
Right? I don't see on the drawing, those are your air conditioning units, I think you moved?
Yeah.
There's no distance to the property line on that, I wanted to see that.
Okay, so those don't, there's flexibility on where those go.
And if they could go behind it, it would be best.
Yeah. Okay, so I think definitely that's something that we could be flexible on.
Yeah.
It's really, those are gonna move as a part of the project, so
Yeah,
they're.
and then did you guys, and you had mentioned that you had looked at other ways of doing this, there was no way to go out the back?
Yeah, so if you look
You
at
see
the
some of the
floor
drawings.
plan of the house, you can see, and they're probably maybe easier to see in your larger set, but they're in the smaller set as
Yeah.
well. But basically, the layout of the house has the dining room and the kitchen that look out towards the back. So basically, if we were to, and there's already a small addition off the kitchen, which my parents renovated not so long ago. So if we were to go back out towards the yard, we would sort of eat up the deck, enclose the dining room, because it would really want to be a private space off the back of the house. So it would really fundamentally change the.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, but in keeping with, if you go elongated, you could have went where the addition is today. Continue that towards the back.
Off the kitchen, you're saying, yeah.
It's just something that, it's 6 feet is,
close.
Close.
Yeah, well, no, I think we, and we,
You're going from 19, I think it was 19, I think it was something like that.
in its current state,
Yeah.
so currently, it's 12. It basically, so if you go to the existing site plan, you can see the,
12,
12. It's
12
12.
there it is, yeah.
It's 12.
12 and 14, okay.
yeah,
So
exactly,
12
12.
is the code, right? So,
Exactly, so it's right up against it.
Can I, is it
Sure,
okay to
of course.
mention something?
Absolutely.
That our neighbors, their house isn't close to ours.
That was
so
gonna be my
they're
question,
quite
because I saw
set.
it.
It's
I
about
did, I
60
saw it.
And
feet.
so
I saw
there's
it
a
today.
whole, they have a tall garden there, and so when we went to speak with them, they said, well, we're not even gonna notice this, because we're not, they're not over on this side.
Yeah, saw the house.
it's not necessarily what we're doing here,
Oh,
but it's precedent that could be set,
Mm.
right?
Oh,
So
I
we have
see,
to take
okay.
into consideration anything that we're gonna do in the future,
Got
Of course, yeah.
right? In the area itself, right? So that's one of the things. Can I read this into the thing? I'll read it this now, if you don't mind. Okay?
Yeah.
Because this is, from the next door neighbor that we were talking about. And it's from, Masket Ronan?
Mesquite.
Ronan, okay, July 15, 2026. To Suki Malloy, renovation project. Hi Suki and Thomas, thank you for taking the time to tell us about your planned renovation and to share the construction plans with us. We understand the scope of the proposed project, that the renovation will result in the house extending closer to our property. Having reviewed the plans, we have no objection to the proposed project, or the requested variance, and are happy to express our support. We wish you the best in the renovation, and look forward to seeing the project come to fruition. Best Abner and Mesquite Ronan, 260 Fairmont Avenue, New York. We'll put this into the record. That being said, I'm still concerned about the distance.
Yeah, so what we went through, and, we were in the neighborhood, so in the smaller packet, we were just looking at other houses, in the immediate vicinity, so I don't know if you all have that available, but, the first one is at 249, Piermont Ave, which is, they're not numbered, but they're.
56?
It's this one, I mean, that house is pretty much on top of the neighbors.
Yeah.
So that's just across the street and on, maybe 3 houses away. And so that is probably less than 5 feet from the
It
property.
says 4.95 feet?
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
4.95 feet from the adjacent house.
Hold on, he's on the page.
Yeah, if you just keep,
I'm on the this is a beauty.
No, hard time.
Jesus.
I think it's the next
There you go,
page.
that
There
one.
you go, okay.
so that's just across the street. And so that's, again, like a small addition that's
Mhm.
within 5 feet of the next house.
Mhm.
It seems much closer to the property line itself.
Okay.
The next one is.
2 feet?
Yeah,
Does that say 2 feet?
that looks like 2 feet is what I'm seeing. So that addition is actually if you look closely in the shadow, it actually steps a second time.
Oh,
And
I
so
see it.
it's, it looks like, based on Google, about 2 feet from the property line, and that's, again, just down the block from us. If you go one over, this is back closer to our house, immediately adjacent to the house that we were looking at before. That's about 7 feet from the property line. One further, and this I could have taken any of the houses, but this is just a little bit down Piermont Ave. Again, there's about a 2-foot setback from the property line. Here, there's about 7 feet between houses, they're quite close together. And then the last one is about a 6-foot setback from the property line.
Do you have any photos of this of your house and its location to the?
Yeah, okay, so this was the one that, the
Didn't print?
printer failed. But so you can see how far away the
Yeah.
The other
adjacent
house
I
is
houses.
pretty
actually printed
far, so-
out and left it on my printer, the aerial view,
Yeah,
that showed the distance and the big hedge line
yeah,
and the garden they have actually there too.
yeah, they have a big planted
I saw
garden.
that.
So
this
I-
afternoon.
yeah. I printed that out and then I forgot to.
So our thought was that really this is, while we understand that it is, of course, encroaching on the property line, and we understand that it's, it is a request, of course, that we feel like it's in keeping with the, character of the neighborhood, and, because it has so much space to the adjacent property, and they were supportive of it, we felt like it was a, oh, yeah, of course.
All right, so the only thing, we're gonna submit these.
I did this one already.
You got the letter too?
Yep, that one I submitted, yeah.
Well, you can so what we can do, what can we do with the air conditioners? I guess, is there any distances
Put 'em
over
in
on
the
the air conditioners?
It's, accessory, it depends on the zoning district, but usually like for an accessory, appliance, it's 5 feet from the property line.
Hmm.
I
That's not
believe.
gonna, so that's not gonna.
Yeah, so we have to move those ACs to the back.
To the
We
back.
could,
Just push them.
yeah, we could just push them,
Forward?
yeah, one
West.
way or the other. I think
West.
we could go west or east. I think we
Right.
could just figure out a way to make sure that they're out of sight from everybody and,
Yeah.
Mhm.
cause when,
Just the distance to the property line. Gotta be 2 feet right there. And if we can help anything. You bring them forward to the front of the house, you may be able to get, you probably won't get the 5 feet, but.
I think we could, yeah, one way or the other, and we could, shield them with planting. Yeah, I think they could go back and have bushes in front of, if they go towards the backyard to the west. we
Well, they
could-
have to go into the
Inside.
backyard,
Into it. right.
Yeah.
because I don't want you going back and closer to the property line.
Right, yeah,
you
they
have
would
to
have
get
to
'em at
jump past the addition if
They'd
they.
be on the backside,
In the,
Yeah,
right?
around the side,
yeah,
Okay.
around the back.
Next to the deck,
Next,
Yeah.
right?
That would be
And
one
then
way.
Next to the
in
deck.
between the deck and the addition,
yeah,
right?
that would be one way to do it.
Okay.
With
Well, we
bushes,
gotta
lots
agree
of
to that,
bushes.
so.
Well, so I wonder if maybe it would be worth us just looking at the house and seeing whether it would be better to push it. You mind if I stand up and
No, go
point?
ahead.
Just don't touch it.
Okay. Like if we were, one option would be to push them forward so that we could be off.
Well, they can't be in front of the house.
Oh, they
Yeah.
have to be behind.
Yeah,
I
you
understand.
We don't want it.
And so they have
No, you
to
don't.
be 5 feet from the, because when I
Property.
had asked and of course this is for the group ultimately, but when I had asked, I guess Glenn Meyer, that there wasn't something specific in the code, but maybe, I asked a question improperly that because I had asked him if there was a specific setback for mechanical condensers.
Well,
but-
you're in the setback already.
For sure, exactly, so,
So, but I think, if you can get it in the
Next
back
to the
corner.
deck.
Are you, I'm just.
I'll,
Yeah, we're talking about putting them right here.
yeah,
No, ins or no.
or that
Or,
way,
or that way,
going up.
or
Or-
towards the,
Here, because.
so that
this
we don't look
will
at them.
Right out, the bedroom.
Is there,
window.
is it gonna be that height?
Maybe we should look at the
You
height.
wanna, you don't want the air conditioners back there, the piping would have to be on the house.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I see, I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, the condenser lines would be.
Oh, I don't know how to.
Yeah,
No, no. I think,
well,
Sure, we got some place.
I guess the last option would be if they push to the frontmost part of the addition and are as tight to the house as possible. If they could, because that's 8'10" at the front corner, like if we could get them
Oh, right.
as close to the addition as possible and as far away, because then they would kind of be out of sight for
Okay.
everybody.
that makes sense.
Okay.
let's,
You're gonna put them on the drawing?
Yeah, should we mark it on something?
yeah, we could actually
Yeah.
mark it, that wouldn't be a bad idea. And then what we'll do is,
On this one here.
oh, I drew on mine already. See,
Yeah, you did.
I was already questioning.
On this one, this one?
Yeah,
No,
yeah, that's,
that's the one.
you
yeah.
wanna mark it?
Mhm.
Are
Yeah.
those the actual dimensions of those AC units?
No,
or
no,
it's
that,
not the scale?
It's
Yeah,
not.
I didn't
They
think
look
this
a
I
was.
didn't think so.
they look
That
too
looks
big. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why, in hindsight, should have been more precise about that part. But ultimately, I think they are smaller and the pad would be smaller. But I think if we can tuck them in as tight to that front corner as
Yeah, you could
possible
probably get more.
and screen it with planting and, I think we could get close to 5 feet. If not, need it.
Yeah, I think that accessory, appliance has kind of been a gray area in the past with the
Mm.
building department.
Okay,
Yeah, with my experience with the building department, they never actually gave me a firm answer on that, but.
okay.
Just sign and, you have a pen right there? Just sign and initial that,
And
Sure.
date it.
date, sorry, sign it and date it.
You got it.
Okay, any other questions, you think?
No.
Anyone from the audience wish to be heard on this? Nice, okay, make a motion to close,
Second?
all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, everyone.
Okay, appreciate it.
You got it, thank you. motion to open application 26-29 for Juan and Jasmina Ramos.
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
I have a notarized affidavit of posting and disclosure certificate, letters of correspondence for this project.
Two of them? You got two?
No, just one.
Got it.
This one, yeah. Sure.
Could you sign in both pages, please?
Okay, you sign in here.
Yes.
Spell your last name for me. Oh, Ramos.
R-A-M-O-S.
I'm trying to figure this one out.
Yeah. So it looked like there was one there and they took it off.
You got a photo?
And two letters.
Two letters?
Oh,
They're submitting.
Email.
oh, they're submitting this?
Do we have more pictures?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. You wanna give to me? Oh, I can hand it to her.
You got every copy?
Got it?
You all got copies?
There you go. Okay.
Okay. You guys, did you sign it?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
My name is,
hold on.
yeah,
Raise your hand. Please tell, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so you got?
yeah.
Thank you. Okay, oh, we got some letters to read here. Okay, from Tim Nicholson, Thursday, July 2nd, Cleveland Bettman, DBA 2629 Ramos. I received notice the Town of Orangetown zoning board of appeals hearing scheduled for Wednesday, July 15th regarding ZBA 26-29 in the mail today. I am unable to attend the meeting in person, so I'd like to offer my opinion in writing. As a next-door neighbor of Juan and Jasmina Ramos, I have witnessed the significant improvements they have made to their property since moving in a few years ago. They have successfully transformed what was once an eyesore into one of the most attractive homes on our block, likely increasing property values for myself and our other neighbors. I have full confidence that the variance they are seeking is justified and will further enhance their beautiful home. Please accept this letter as a statement of my full support for their request. Thank you for your time and consideration. Tim Michelson, 84 Arlene Court, Carver, New York. And, hold on, we got a couple more they just submitted. To the Orangetown Zoning Board of Appeals, Ramos Project at 90 Arlene Court, 7/14/25. My name is Justin Carney, and my family and I reside at 68 Pierce Parkway, Carver, New York. Several generations of my family lived in the neighborhood since it was developed in the 1950s. Over the years, we have taken great pride in seeing our community continue to grow and improve. In recent years, especially, our neighborhood has become even more attractive as homeowners have invested in thoughtful renovations and improvements that enhance the character and feel of the area. The Ramos family has done an exceptional job maintaining and beautifying their home, has made a positive contribution to the appearance of Arlene Court and the surrounding neighborhood. Their dedication to improving their property reflects the pride that so many residents share in our community. My family and I fully support the Ramos family's front porch project that is being considered by the zoning board. We believe it will be tasteful enhancement that complements their home and the neighborhood while continuing the positive trend of responsible property improvements. We are excited to see the project completed. Respectfully ask the board to approve their application. Thank you for your time, your thoughtful consideration of this matter, and your continued dedication to our community. Sincerely, Justin Carney. And another letter, 7/15/26, to whom may concern, I'm writing his letter of support for the proposed construction project at 90 Arlene Court, Carver, New York. Juan Ramos and his family have been a positive addition to our neighborhood since they moved to Arlene Court, becoming friends with his immediate neighbors and beyond, contributing to our block party is always available on the hand. They show great pride in their residence and their beautiful lawn, and are always looking to improve their property. This is a standard to strive for in our town as opposed to the abandoned property across the street at 31 Wright Street. Please feel free to contact me if more community support is needed for the Ramos project. Thank you. Sincerely, Martin Donahue, 61 Arlene Court. And I think this is the same letter, same base of the letter, but it is signed sincerely Martin Donahue. Oh, it's
The
the same
same
one.
person, yeah, same
Never
one,
mind.
same letter.
Okay, let me read this here, please. Did I read that? No. CBA
No.
26-29, application of Juan and Jasmina Ramos, owner for variance from zoning board, chapter 43, section 3.12, R15 district, group M, column 8. Front yard 30 feet required, 19 feet 6 proposed for a roofed over entrance at the existing single-family residence. Premises located at 90 Arlene Court, Carver, New York, and are identified on Orangetown's tax map 69.09, Block 2, Lot 39, in the R15 zoning district. Okay, give us your rundown, please.
Okay.
Use the mic.
My name is Jenny Zuniga Casal. I am architect. I represent to Mr. Yunnan. The thing is, the preliminary view of the house had already some project roof over the entrance,
Oh, okay.
but was with the time that's really getting in bad shape, and was very small too, and they want to increase the size of the door with highlights in this size, and then this is what we propose. And they like it, and it's over basically where they had it, the entrance prior. They had it, the concrete stone entrance. That we are taking advantage of that just to support the, basically the two columns, not making more and enhance the view of the facade. Now the house is like that because we
Yeah, I was
get
gonna
it
ask you,
stopped.
because I was there this morning and I said,
Yeah.
I think there was something here already.
That was part of my nightmare. I hired a contractor that said, no, you don't need a permit because you already have an existing awning and roof. It just is an enhancement. And he started working, and I saw that he was not, of his right mind. 3 days into it, it took him 3 days to do that disaster. I fired him, and then went about it the proper way of researching contractors, looking at their reviews, looking at their contract, insurance, and checking actually that they would register with the town.
Always a good thing.
As a former police officer, you would think I would have a better judge of character, but this person's confidence, the initial contractor was.
So, let me ask a question. So is the steps in the existing steps,
Yes,
are they,
we are just doing the base.
so is it the same distance out on these
Yeah,
steps?
it's the same size, but we put in the columns above the last step.
Okay,
Yes.
so what I'm trying to understand then, why is it
Just
19, no, but it's not about that. It's about, the distance shows it at 24 feet, this says 25 feet, and now it's 19.5, your drawing says 19.6, by the way.
The concrete slab that was existing is the same and was in 1906. What we, in 19 is the concrete slab, but the roof was a little behind, was just the projection of the old roof. I don't know, because I saw when was the roof
Okay,
taking
so
off.
the roof extends past the column.
Yeah, the roof is staying in the second step, as you see.
previously.
So that's the 19.
That's the 19.6.
Yeah.
Is it sticking out further, or?
Yeah.
it is?
That's what it looks like. See the overhang here?
So
So
the
this
roof
column
over area covers all stairs?
Yes,
Yeah.
All of
the
them?
roof is gonna
goes
cover
past,
up.
I think it goes out past the last step a little bit. That's the
Oh,
difference.
okay,
Steps
it's
are there.
aligning with the last step.
The roof is?
Yeah, the roof
Oh,
is
it looks like
aligning
it's
with.
coming out. But
A
so
little
that's why I'm
behind,
still
yeah.
confused then, how it went from 25 feet, because it was already at 19.6 to that step.
Yes, it's because the entrance had a concrete slab with 2 steps, and then in the second step down is where the columns is gonna be.
Okay, so you came out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that makes sense to me. The only thing I see is that you have on the bulk requirement, you show 19.5,
It's 19.6.
and it's 19.6 on the drawing.
Oh,
So
okay,
you just
sorry.
need to correct that.
Well, it says
Oh, it's 19.6 inches.
That's
It's 19.6 inches, and this says 19.5.
Yeah, I put
There
it
you
in engineer,
Got it,
yeah.
sorry. So,
Yeah, and what we read says 19 feet, 6 inches.
and I don't know where this is, and maybe you guys can tell me, where is the existing non-conforming variance? Do you guys see that anywhere on the bulk table?
Required front yard. Yeah,
There is
it's
a
over here.
little-
Oh, existing variance.
No, that's it.
Yeah, no, I know what you're looking for.
Existing says 25 feet.
Yeah, but what's the existing non-conforming on your bulk table?
I don't see an asterisk for that.
Here it is, you know, I know, it's not on the table anywhere, is that just something left over?
Maybe
Yes,
that's just,
there is two little stars in the side, which is the proposed no
so is there anything with only one star?
Ah, okay,
See here, there's one, you have one star here on existing non-conforming.
yes,
What is that,
but
where is
what's
that just,
conform
is that,
before? O sea,
Is
when
there
we do this,
anything-
the variance is 2 stars.
Yeah, no, but is there,
This is just a standard bulk table that you use, and you
Right.
have both.
It's
things.
Yes, it must be a general one.
Probably for the second front yard on Wright Street where it says 24.6 and it should be 25 feet. No?
24,
At another side yard,
the front yard with the 2 asterisks you're
Right
talking about?
here, right?
Yeah, off the side of the house there.
That's existing,
yes, it's existing, the house is existing.
non-conforming.
24.6, but she has that as a variance.
Yeah, because I put it
So-
side yard,
Yeah.
30.2.
That's the only place I can see.
That could be existing non-conforming, this part.
Because I didn't noted that one. But when it's a corner lot,
oh, yeah, cause
Well,
it
it's a
is,
corner
it's
lot.
25.
Right.
Yeah, 24.5.
one
Right.
of the front yard are considered like a side yard.
Yeah, no,
Mhm.
so.
Yes, yeah, no,
I think
we
just
got it.
wanna- I just wanna call out so no one, we can just document it as part of the finding.
All
So
right.
it's just, it's, wanna be able to do that. Okay.
I don't have a problem. I don't have any,
Any,
I don't have
anything
a
from the
problem.
audience wish to be heard on this? Going once, going twice, okay. Make motion close,
Second?
all in favor?
Aye.
Who's taking the lead?
Thank you,
I got it.
thank you.
All right.
Ready for secret? Okay.
Sticky secret?
With respect to ZBA 26-27 applicant Conti, 26-28 applicant Malloy, 26-29 applicant Ramos, based upon the testimony heard by this board and the facts as presented in the application submission and in the record, since these applications seek to construct or expand a single 2 or 3 family residence on an approved lot, seek to construct, expand, or place a minor accessory or a pertinent residential structure, seeks area variances for construction or expansion of or relating to a single 2 or 3 family residence, and/or seek only setback or lot line variances, the application is exempt from environmental review under the State Environmental Quality Review Act pursuant to SECR Regulation 617.5C 1, 2, 11, 12, 16, and/or 17. If you have no questions or comments, a board member may adopt my legal opinion as a motion.
Favor?
So, in regards to application number 26-27, for applicant Conti at 66 North Magnolia Street, Pearl River, I'd like to make a motion to approve the applicant's requested variance. Based on the photos, there are other homes of similar heights in the neighborhood. So this renovation will fit within the character of the neighborhood. I don't believe it'll have any adverse effects on the neighborhood, and there's no objections from the neighbors, so I would like to make a motion to approve that.
Favor?
Okay, I make a motion to approve the application of Thomas Malloy. Residence. So that they can get side yard, even though
Anthony?
ZA 2629, based on a lot of positive news, letters, and minimal variance requested, and the fact that the project will only enhance the neighborhood more so that the Raymond family's already done, I make a motion to approve the 19 feet 6 inches front yard for the Rang, and 24 feet 6, which is already a existing non-conforming variance on the right street side, so it's just favor?
Aye.
Okay. Motion closed?